wheel cleaners typically smell kind of bad. You can get an acid wheel cleaner that'll knock your head clean off, and then our wheel cleaners and other industry wheel cleaners which turn your wheels purple. Now that active ingredient typically smells a little bit like rotten eggs. It smells terrible. So for the first two versions of our wheel cleaner, both the pink and the blue, both were very effective wheel cleaners, and they both had that rotten egg smell. Well, now our new wheel cleaner, and what you're gonna love about it? Well, you'll love that it's thicker. It's 25% thicker, so it really holds on to your wheel and attacks that brake dust. You get some nasty brake dust like I've got on this. You wanna make sure and go after it. Now, the next thing you're gonna love about it is the fact that it doesn't smell like rotten eggs. We're not gonna say it smells awesome. It's not gonna be like our detail spray, but we're gonna go ahead and say that no longer is it a rotten egg, and now it's more like a hard-boiled egg. Here's how to use it. On a wheel like this, that's a nice, durable, factory clear-coated wheel, you can go ahead and blast it right off. Make sure it's cool to the touch, of course. You don't want to go blasting off hot wheels. You always do one wheel at a time. You get all of your brushes and your barrel brushes together in a clean bucket of water before you start, and then taking your wheel cleaner, spray especially into the barrel of the wheel, because that's going to be the nastiest part, and then the face. I'm not going to say it smells like hard-boiled eggs. This stuff has a rather pleasant scent. And I'll tell you what, that's a big improvement because the old stuff did not. Okay, now you're going to notice the active ingredient that attacks the brake dust turns the wheel purple. I'm going to sit here and let that just really eat into that brake dust while I briefly clean the tires. Okay. And the tires. Oh yeah. The first step, cleaning the wheels, I'm gonna use our barrel brush. I'm gonna bend it a little bit so I can get back behind the spokes all the way. And I wanna get the barrels of these wheels looking great. All of that nasty brake dust. Now, if you don't have high performance wheels, let's say you're cleaning the wheels on your Suburban or on your minivan or on your Prius, you might not get quite the color changing effect, okay? The color changing effect is going to be more present on the most high performance wheels. So recognize that this is not going to happen on all wheels. Now for the face. And for the lug nuts and the brake calipers, I like to use the lug brush. And time to rinse. Now that is a clean wheel. So cleaning wheels and tires for me is so critical. If your wheels and tires aren't immaculate, if they don't look great, you know, your car is kind of clean, but making the wheels clean all the way to the back of the wheel, it's such a huge difference. Whenever you see a car that the face of the wheel is clean and the barrel's not, it's like, oh, it's kind of sort of clean. Or someone sort of cleaned the car, or maybe you drove it to the car wash. This process is how to thoroughly clean your wheels, keeping the brake dust from eating into the clear coat or eating into the finish of the actual wheel itself. You want to keep your wheels nice and clean. Use the right products, use the right tools. It's such an easy program when you have the right stuff.